Hi everyone, let's dive into a fascinating blend of history and current events. On October 18th, Alaska celebrated its 157th anniversary of becoming a U.S. territory. In 1867, the United States purchased Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million. Can you believe that? Originally seen as a folly, this purchase turned out to be a strategic masterstroke. Every year, Sitka, the original flag-raising site, hosts a grand reenactment of the historic event. Thousands gather to watch, celebrate, and reflect on Alaska's journey. But here's an interesting twist. While Alaska revels in its rich history and cultural festivities, a new chapter of geopolitical drama unfolds in the Arctic. Recently, U.S. Coast Guard spotted Russian and Chinese military vessels in the Bering Sea. This marks the third such encounter since July, signaling rising tensions and strategic interest in the Arctic region. What does this mean for Alaska? Well, it underscores the Arctic's growing significance due to its untapped resources and potential shipping routes, which are becoming more accessible because of climate change. The U.S. government is not taking this lightly. They've implemented a new strategy to strengthen alliances with other Arctic nations, enhance intelligence gathering, and conduct regular military exercises to deter potential aggression. It's a stark reminder of the complexities that come with Alaska's unique position. From being a folly to becoming a crucial part of U.S. territory, and now a focal point in international strategic interests, Alaska's story is one of resilience, adaptability, and ever-evolving significance. So, as we celebrate Alaska's past, let's also keep an eye on its future. Now let's delve into a crucial but often overlooked aspect of this geopolitical narrative: the perspectives of Alaska's indigenous peoples on the idea of returning to Russian rule. Alaska's indigenous communities, including the Inupiat, Yupik, Aleut, Tlingit, and Haida, have a rich history that predates both Russian and American claims to the land. For thousands of years, these communities have thrived, developing sophisticated cultures, languages, and ways of life uniquely adapted to the Arctic environment. When Russia first colonized Alaska in the 18th century, it brought significant changes to indigenous ways of life. Russian traders and settlers introduced new goods and technologies, but also diseases, forced labor, and cultural disruption. Despite these challenges, many indigenous communities found ways to adapt and maintain their cultural heritage. The sale of Alaska to the United States in 1867 marked another period of significant change. While some indigenous people saw new opportunities, others experienced continued marginalization and loss of land. Over time, however, indigenous Alaskans have fought for and gained greater recognition of their rights, including land claims, settlements, and self-governance. So, how do these communities feel about the idea of returning to Russian rule today? Opinions vary widely. Some elders and community leaders express concern over any potential change, fearing it could disrupt the progress made in securing their rights and preserving their cultures under U.S. governance. Others are skeptical of both American and Russian intentions, emphasizing the need for greater autonomy and self-determination. Many younger indigenous Alaskans are focused on contemporary issues like climate change, economic development, and cultural preservation. They argue that the real question isn't about choosing between Russia and the U.S., but about ensuring that indigenous voices are heard and respected in any future decisions affecting their lands and lives. In essence, the idea of returning to Russian rule is not just a geopolitical question but a deeply personal and complex issue for Alaska's indigenous peoples. Their perspectives remind us that behind every political narrative are real communities with rich histories and ongoing struggles for recognition and rights. As we consider the future of Alaska in these turbulent times, it's crucial to listen to and respect the voices of those who have called this land home for millennia. Their resilience, wisdom, and cultural heritage are invaluable to the story of Alaska. In conclusion, if Russia were to pursue Alaska, it could lead to significant geopolitical tensions and potential conflict. For Russia, reclaiming Alaska might be seen as a restoration of historical pride and strategic advantage. However, it would likely face international condemnation and severe economic sanctions. For the USA, defending Alaska would be crucial to maintaining its territorial integrity and national security. The conflict could strain international relations and have far-reaching consequences for global stability. Both nations must weigh the potential risks and benefits carefully before making any moves. As we navigate this complex geopolitical landscape, it's vital to understand the broader implications. Beyond national pride and strategic interests, the decisions made by Russia and the USA will impact not just their own futures, but also the stability of the world order. In this high-stakes game of geopolitical chess, every move counts. The ultimate question remains, are the potential gains worth the inevitable costs? Thank you for watching. If you found this analysis thought-provoking, please like, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Tales of Change for more in-depth explorations of the world's most pressing issues. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.